Hello students, welcome back. In this part of the video we will be talking about mean deviation, that how mean deviation is calculated and what exactly mean deviations are. Now mean deviation is defined as the mean of the absolute values of the deviation taken from some average. Now those average points are mean or median, called mean absolute deviation or simply mean deviation about mean and mean deviation about median. So we are talking about mean deviation about mean first. So what exactly a mean deviation about mean is and how it is calculated. Mean deviation about mean is defined as this. Alright, so it's as it says that it is the absolute values. That means if simple random observations are given to you, okay, n values of variable x, so x bar basically represents the mean value. Okay, so mean deviation means x minus x bar. Now these values, these mods, these bars are called absolute values. Alright, so what happens is that we're going to subtract mean value from all the observations, then take its absolute values, we'll then sum them and divide it by the total number of observation. Now in case of frequency distribution, we have the formula which is summation f into x minus x bar, that is modulus value of x minus x bar divided by sum of f. Now the one thing is that this summation f doesn't mean that you can cancel these two values out. No, this f is basically multiplying with x minus x bar, that is absolute of x minus x bar, and then we need to find out its sum. What happens is that for every frequency distribution case, whether it be a simple frequency distribution or for a group frequency distribution, we're gonna take x minus x bar value first, then we will be finding out its absolute value, multiplying those absolute value with the corresponding frequencies given, and then finding out the sum. Now this doesn't mean that you need to take out x minus x bar absolutes value and then just directly multiplying it with summation f. No, this f basically is multiplied with x minus x bar modulus value or absolute value, and then we use the operator summation. Alright, so that is how it's calculated. The first step is that we need to find out these internal values, x minus x bar. Next, then we will be finding out its absolute value. We'll multiply these absolute value with the frequency values given, and then we will be taking out its total. Now if we talk about mean deviation about median, so for mean deviation about median, if simple random observation case is given, the formula is defined as summation absolute of x minus x median divided by n. And in case of frequency distribution, it is summation f. Now this summation f multiplied by x minus x median absolute values divided by sum of f. Now the definition is same for as of median, because this doesn't mean that we need to that this summation f and summation f can be cancelled. This actually means that you need to find out x minus x median first, then you will find out its absolute value, and to every absolute value you'll multiply it with its corresponding frequency, and then you find out its total sum. So never ever this means that you can cancel summation f and summation f. No, this f is basically multiplied with this value and then find out its sum, then summation operator is used. So let's just take an example. Find mean deviation about mean and median in the following data. Now this data, as you know, is a simple random observational value data, and we are asked to find out mean deviation about mean and mean deviation about median of this data. In order to find out mean deviation about mean and median, we need to find out its mean value first. Alright, so how to calculate the mean value? Mean value means x bar equals to summation x divided by n. Now you add these three values, that is 2 plus 7 plus 9, which gives you 18. 18 divided by 3 is equals to 6. So x bar is calculated as 6. It says you need to minus mean from the observation and then take its absolute value. So out here I have made a table These are all my x values, observation values written in the first column. Next is x minus mean, that is x minus 6, and then finding out its absolute values. So x minus 6, which is 2 minus 6, gives me minus 4. 7 minus 6 gives me 1. 9 minus 6 gives me 3. The next step is to find out the absolute value. What this absolute value does is it converts negative value into positive values. Alright, and the values which are already positive remains positive as it is. So you can just skip this column if you want, or you can directly find out absolute of x minus mean value. Okay, so what it will do is that it will convert negative value. This absolute actually converts negative value into positive. So this minus 4 is converted into 4. 1 remains as it is and 3 remains as it is. Now the next step is summation modulus of x minus x bar. We need to add all these values, which is 4 plus 1 plus 3 gives you 8, divided by n. N means the total number of observation. So as you can see out here, 8 divided by 3, which gives us 2.67. Now same applies to median as well. So for median, we first need to find out median, and then we'll proceed further. Now the median value in this particular case is 7. Alright. So if the median value is 7, so next is to find out x minus 7, then absolute of x minus 7. Now 2 minus 7 was minus 5. The absolute will be positive 5. 7 minus 7 gives you 0, so the absolute will remain 0 as it is. And 9 minus 7 is 2, so the absolute of x minus 2, the absolute of x minus 7 is 2 as it is. So the formula that we are using is summation absolute of x minus x median divided by n. So if we add all these three values, we get 5 plus 0 plus 2, which is equals to 7. So 7 divided by 3 gives us 2.33. So the mean deviation value is 2.33. See, for mean deviation of this first case, what we are going to do is, or for mean deviation about mean and median for both cases, for both parameters, for both parameters of case 1, what we are going to do is, the first thing we need to find out mean value or median value. It depends on the question that has been asked. If it is asked for mean, we need to calculate mean first. If they ask us about mean absolute deviation about median, then that means we need to calculate median first. Okay, the first part is to calculate mean or median. Then we will be finding out that we will be taking the difference of each observation from mean or median. We then find out its absolute value, add all the absolutes value, and then we'll place that summation final value in the formula to get a final answer. I hope that you have understood how to calculate mean deviation about mean and mean deviation about median for case 1, that is ungrouped data. Thank you.